Hello, my name is Myra Harris, and this is my overview of my website as well as my project for science class. And this home screen, I just thought this was a pretty little picture to go along with science. My first tab within my website is the introduction tab. There's a short video about myself, but this was just the introduction to introduce the author. My second tab is my photo journal. This photo journal was created around Elbert County, which is the county that I live in, and it is a link that you can download right here to see the different opportunities to engage in nature and STEM in the area right around our community. And it was very interesting to find those opportunities to bring into the classroom for students to connect with nature as well when you're not able to go on field trips or see those things in real life. The third tab is the NSTA module, and the one that I chose to include in the project was Growing Gardens, Growing Minds, and it was related to exploring nature and creating a garden within their classroom or their school or however it was. In this case, it was they did a school-wide research on the best fruits and vegetables to include in their garden, and their garden actually became a part of a community for people to get food from at low to no cost. And so a garden is an easy way to include nature in the lives of children, and it is easy to actually start small, and then it could actually become a school-wide project. This link right here links you to the paper that you're able to click and read the research that was done throughout that article and some of the key highlights of it. The next tab is connections within the classroom. And this was very eye-opening to me at all the different ways you could connect science within the classroom and make it fun. The first part of it is a blurb or a short video about an app, and the app that I actually explored was the Merge app, and you can see that right here. And it can be used to view and explore nature in multiple ways. The app, you can download it to your phone or to an iPad or anything that has a camera on it. And then you order the cubes from the website, the Merge website, and you're able to actually see 3D within the cube and see inside. So the way that this could work with the nature outdoor STEM lessons is you could be able to see inside the plant and see the different parts of a plant or the different parts of a tree or whatever, fruit or whatever that might be that you're investigating that's outside. So it was very interesting to see that. The next part of connection to the classroom is science websites. And there are many science websites. Some are not as educational as others, but two of the ones that I did view are listed within this link right here. And you are able to see the different things that are within those websites, such as the first website was Journey North, and this was you were able to explore multiple different animals and weather patterns within that website. And you could see where the animals were traveling to and coming from. It was very interesting in the data that was found there. The next website that I explored was the Globe program, and this website could be integrated into your nature unit as well based on the seasons and the information that it gave you. It was interesting to find the rainfall and temperatures and the different seasons. The next one is the teaching theory, and the teaching theory that closely aligns to the project that I chose was the STEM teaching, and that was pretty obvious to me, but it aligns directly with the book. It gives you examples, it gives you lesson ideas and different ways to include those activities and lessons. So this link here is also the article that reflects how STEM works within the classroom, but this project directly relates to that theory the best. And the last one is connection to literacy. And finding books as a teacher has always been more difficult to me because I enjoy looking at the pictures just as much as anything and not thinking about the content. But the content of this book is directly relates to shadows and light. And that is a great book to integrate with nature and the different aspects of how you can create a shadow and what the shadow looks like. The next link on my website is STEM Careers related to nature and outdoors, and this link right here gives you the option to go in and look at the 3 STEM careers that I selected that really relate to nature. The first one was marine biologist. I also selected a park ranger and a wildlife biologist. I think those 3 stood out to me as being the most interesting for kids, as well as being able to bring those people, and whether they were in person or via Zoom or another website, that you could actually hear from those people and that they were real life and the students could really relate to that and learn from them. The next tab is my learning module. I have included all of the different links here. The standard that I focused on for my learning module was S1P1, obtain and evaluate and communicate information to investigate light and sound. And I really focused on identifying and comparing sources of light, as well as plan and carry out investigation of shadows by placing objects in various points from a source of light. So this lesson obviously is going to be outdoor. Mostly you can have shadows inside, but mostly with the sun for students to explore. So I've included the link here for my lesson plan, the link here for my virtual teaching video, as well as a letter to parents, how to turn things in, the rubric that I would use, and exemplars for students to look at. So that is the learning module, and again, it is based on light and shadows. And the last link on my website is my book review from the book Teaching STEMs Outdoors, Activities for Young Children. And again, I focused on Chapter 2 and Chapter 4 and the 5 STEM starts, number 40, 49, 52, 62, and 63. So this link right here in the book review will give you those, the overview of those websites, those activities, as well as how to incorporate them in the classroom or into the first grade classroom. I feel like this book is a great teaching tool for any elementary teacher since it focuses on the younger children. When you think about STEM, you think about the money and the supplies that you have to use to incorporate it, but this book did a fantastic job of using the resources that we already have as teachers in our classroom and not having to go out and buy more and do more. So I think that this book is a great resource. This overall project was very eye-opening to me as to how easy and simple it can be to incorporate the STEM process in the classroom and have fun for the kids.